Hey PDBC, I'm just here because I want to talk about the U24s. Obviously, that's the program that I coach, or one of the programs that I coach. And I'm going to give some awards, but first I want to talk a little bit about this team's journey. From when last year, going to Regina, we decided that there was physically not enough teams that we wouldn't qualify a boat. And part of that plan was fill with whatever juniors were racing the least. And 6 members from that team came forward to this past year as a part of that program. And throughout the winter, we grew from 6 members to between 10 and 12 members because we have a partnership with Guelph and we did some recruiting. And from there, we were planning on going to France this past summer. Then obviously the pandemic happened, COVID-19 ravaged the world, and France got canceled. And I was a little bit concerned about our team. I didn't know if we were going to be able to get over that hump, how we were going to deal with summer paddling in OCs, especially since the vast majority of our paddlers had never been in one before. And I was shocked and humbled by the amount of athletes that we had from our team join our summer OC program. We had 12 members that were coming all the time, and at some point or another over the course of the summer, we had 15 members of our crew get in an outrigger and do a workout and attend practice. And not all those practices went as smoothly as we would have liked. We had some really awful weather. I remember one day we were literally huddled in the OC shed, wondering if the OC shed was going to get struck by lightning. And then that rolled over and we decided that it was safe to go out and do some hill runs. And I remember athletes running up and down that hill in their bare feet because nobody had the equipment to go running. And there wasn't nearly as much complaining as I thought there was going to be. And I think that that's a big theme for this crew through the summer. We persevered really well. The attitude stayed really fantastic. And we improved a lot. Times improved aggressively, but technique above all really came from a medium, intermediate level to me being really, really happy going into this winter in terms of everybody's technique. Now this winter, we are looking at next summer with enough bodies to fill full boat. We've done a little bit of recruiting. Some juniors have graduated to be U24s, and next year our goal is nationals and to qualify a big boat for the World Championships. And that's quite the achievement, I would say, at this point, because 2 years ago, we didn't even have a program. Now, I'm going to move on to some awards. I'm going to start with our most improved paddlers. The original idea was to pick one male and one female, but as far as our men's side goes, there was really 2 athletes that competed all summer. They had very similar times all the way through the summer and really went back and forth every single practice. One was faster one practice, one was faster the other practice. And they were actually the last 2 that were selected for the team going to France. And both of them were excited to get that spot, but it was up in the air. It wasn't guaranteed at the time. And now they're 2 of the fastest guys in our program, and that is Michael Campbell and Ethan Wall. Now, we move on to the women's side of things, and this individual got into our first practice and was not happy with her times. And I remember after one practice, she said, "How do I get faster?" And I said, "You paddle every day?" And she said, "Okay." And then she paddled almost every day after that, and that is Steph Kazuka.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Now, our second award is for the fastest OC times, for the fastest male and the fastest female. This will not come as a surprise because these 2 athletes were the fastest pretty much all summer. And I'm going to start on the female side because this athlete, as soon as we were allowed to get in outriggers, was asking me for programming, and she was paddling every day, and probably the most OC hours logged of any athlete maybe in our whole club all summer. And that is Sophia Hu. Good work, Sophia. And on the men's side, our fastest all summer was Mitchell. He didn't start that fast. I know that there was a situation where Ravi may or may not have cut him off, and Ethan Law beat him in his first practice, and he's a little bit salty about it. But then towards the end of the summer, I believe he did a 6:07, which is by far the fastest in our program. So well done, Mitchell. Proud of you.
Mitchell, 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 Mitchell.
We've got quite the crowd cheering you guys on, and I'm really proud of this team, and I'm super excited to see how far we go, because we've got 15 people signed up for winter training, and I'm pretty excited because this winter is where we really take off. See you on the water.